What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology, the Titans action, spawning in the bottom of the map, in the Greek civilization, playing as Shenong. His name is Agent Bonkiki. His opponent today in the Egyptian civilization, playing as Set. His name is Tunison. The map is Blue Lagoon, and yes, you heard it here correctly. We have a Shenong player playing as the Greek civilization. This is the God Mix-Up mod. This mod here is exclusive to Age of Mythology Extended Edition. You can only play it on Extended Edition. And we'll see how things are going to go. Essentially, all it does is it says your minor god gets re-rolled. You get two choices in your classical age god. You get two choices for your heroic age god, and you get two choices for your mythic age god. So you can see over here in the right of the screen, if I was playing this game, I would have been given Athena or Prometheus for my classical age god. I would have been given Hebo or Bragi for my heroic age god, and I would have been given Hel or Balder for my mythic age god. So the big idea in this mod is to try and construct the most broken strategy you can, given what you've been given. So the most important thing, so for example, if I was in this, I would look, I've got Athena and I've got Bragi. I could make some really, really strong infantry units here in this game. And imagine if then I had like Tyr or something for the Mythic Age, you could get some bonkers strong infantry units. So that's kind of the whole idea of this in this game. So we'll see what these guys have actually got for themselves. The fact here is that Bonkiki has got himself Shenong, and the Shenong bonuses, you do get all of those minor god bonuses. So he's going to get things like cheaper, cheaper walls, and the siege is going to be a lot stronger, and all that other stuff is going to be really, really good here for him playing the Shenong. Beyond that, you also get here Tunison playing as Set here. Yes, this is Set, and it is an Egyptian Set, but you can see over there on the left, he did actually pick Isis or get Isis when he went random god. But he's going to be utilizing his priest over here to get himself Rhinoceros. Now, you could have this priest as well if you were playing as Zeus. You could have a priest in converting animals. If you were playing as Norse, you could have a priest, etc., etc., etc. So you can have a whole bunch of different exciting stuff here with this mod. As we do see now, Tunison moving over here onto this location, trying to work out what he needs to do. Bonkiki in the middle of the map here, going to be going onto these rhinoceros. Now, what you're going to see here as well is that, yes, we did have the Hades as the god of choice, but he doesn't get extra bonuses to archers. He doesn't get the bonus town center, the bonus buildings here. So playing this matchup here like Hades makes no sense. Playing it like Zeus makes no sense. Playing it like Poseidon makes no sense. So you have to come up with your own decisions to actually decide what you want to do. There's no like right pathway here from the get-go. So you do have to use your brain as best as you can here in this game. As we do see the Titans treasure over here, negative 25% secrets of the Titans, food and wood and gold reduction there. Obviously, decent relic there for the later stages of the game. We also get a infantry plus 5% bonus relic here with the Eye of Ornlu here for Tunison, as he does pick up that Rhinoceros, brings it back home. Temple going to be coming up, going to be advancing to the next stage fairly soon, I'm sure, as we see Chang'e coming through here for our Shenong Greek player here, Bonkiki. So he does get access to Chang'e. Chang'e is actually not available. I can't remember if this is available to Shenong or not, but it is a choice. I'm not sure if this is exactly the one that he's picked or not, as he's going to be getting himself out in Ajax as well. But I'm not sure if this is actually the one that he's picked or not. So we'll have to wait and see. Over here we are seeing Tar coming through, so it might be something different coming through here, but it shows up as Chang'e. I'm not 100% sure if it works. It is possible to get the same. It's very possible to get the same gods that you would normally get with the civilization, as you are seeing, like Isis was Set. You can get there is a 1 in what 2 in 30, 1 in 15 chance that you're going to get Ptah, as we do see that second age comes through. And it was Ares here, ladies and gentlemen, that he chose to go through. He's going to be getting himself out the Cyclops and seeing what's happening over here. As you can see, Ares comes through there for Bonkiki. I'm excited to see what god Tunison is going to be going through now. Not getting Ptah is obviously going to be a little bit of a sore spot here for our set player if it's not Ptah, because you're not going to get access to those cheaper farms. But we do see the Rhinoceros sitting in the main base, 250 food in them there to be grabbed, as we see a lot of resources in the bank here for our set players. We see Chang'e coming through here for Tunison. He's going to be getting access to the Killen. He's going to get access to the arrows raining fire from the sky. An incredibly strong technology there, as we see the town center coming down. And little known fact about this god power, but it actually can deny a town center here coming through. As Tunison Killen going to be moving through onto this location, he could utilize that to deny that, even at like 2,500 HP. If you click this down, it's going to be completely taking that town center out here, as the village is going to be retreating back here. We see the military academy up, the archery range coming up as well here for Bonkiki. He's going full send here onto this one, as the Killen coming through here, going to be attacking those villages retreating around. You can't use any god powers on this, though there are no god powers to be used here by Bonkiki, as the Killen going to be retreating all the way back home. And I imagine we're going to be seeing a heroic age coming through here very, very shortly here for Tunison, as he's getting up his armory here. He's got an idea, so he's going for a 1 town center fast heroic, which generally means some sort of timing attack is going to be available here for Tunison. Some sort of really, really strong heroic age god power or really, really strong mythic age god power is available here for Tunison. Coming forward is that armory is on the way. Lots of gold in the bank. These villagers happily mining over here on this gold mine. I actually really like that as an idea, because it means that this gold mine is not going to expire as early later into the game, as we are seeing those villagers going to be starting to grab all of that food over there. Armory just about to pop up. We do see the Killen now finding its way over onto this location, maybe going to be able to take out some units. If you're unaware of what the Killen actually is, it is effectively I want to say it's a Sphinx, but I'm not 100% sure. It might be a Valkyrie, but I want to say it's a Sphinx. It might be a Valkyrie, but effectively it's one of the, no, it is a Valkyrie. It is 100% a Valkyrie. Okay. But it cannot heal, but it cannot get targeted by god powers. And I believe it heals if it's picked off. If it gets killed, heals allies in a range of 10 to 15 in that range there. So same stats as the Valkyrie, as we see a little bit of help there from from Twitch chat. As we see things moving well along, the Pharaoh moving over here to grab this, and we are seeing Sekhmet coming in. It's not Sekhmet. It's not Sekhmet. Don't get it confused. It's not Sekhmet. It might be Sekhmet, but it's not Sekhmet. As we see the second town center now coming up, very delayed here by Tunison. A fast heroic into a second town center from Tunison. We'll see what the actual plan is here moving forward, as the village is going to be finishing up on all of those pigs, deciding not to eat those rhinoceros there just yet. Maybe going to be using those in the army a little bit later. See how that's all going to be coming through as the archers coming out here for our Shannon Greek player Bonkiki. I just love saying Shannon Greek. It's just so great. So we'll see what this god's going to be coming forward, and we see Njord coming through here for Tunison. What does Njord mean? Njord means access to Ring Giver, which should mean access to super strong camelry. He should be able to get out super strong camelry and or super strong elephants here. I'm not 100% sure how the technology works here. If we click here, we will be seeing I can't see it. I don't know. I can't tell you. But he will be getting access to Ring Giver and also whatever other technologies comes with Njord. I don't know. You have to think about it. So we do have a comment in chat that Ring Giver only affects yards. Yes, but that's not how this mod works. This mod effectively takes the upgrade, which functions as it would in that civilization, and throws that upgrade into something similar in the other civilizations. As we see the siege works coming down, the barracks coming down as well. So, for example, if you were playing as Greek and you got Ring Giver, it'd probably make your Hippocon stronger. If you were playing as Norse, obviously you would get your stronger Jarls. If you were playing as Atlantean, you would get your stronger Contarius. If you were playing as China, you would probably get stronger Chariot Archers or something out of your Migdol Stronghold. Not exactly sure 100% how it works, but that is the case. If I click here once more, it's not going to show me, but it does say building time shift here. You can time shift this, maybe. If the technology is unlocked. But Barracks now coming down for Tunison as the Cyclops says, I want to come in here. It's probably going to be that Ares getting dropped down, the Pestilence getting dropped down now on this location here. As that Mountain Giant just hanging back here. Do we see a next age coming through anytime soon? No, not just yet. We do have to remember there are still all of the God powers remaining. We've got Walking Woods. We've got everything. We've got the Chariot Archers swinging around the back here. So we can actually Walking Woods here and try and take down this town center from behind here if he so chooses. The Pharaoh going to be taking down that Cyclops over here on this location as the Ajax going to be retreating away. We see the Toxotes coming in onto this location now. Going to be getting a really big raid coming through here with these Toxotes as the Chariot Archer swinging into this base of Agent Bonkiki, looking for something to take down here as the Cyclops does go down, but so too does a Chariot Archer over here as the units swinging forward. Now the Toxotes find this location. One villager going to be taken down over here. 2 villagers getting taken down. 3 villagers getting taken down as they will be able to barely get away. 2 villagers getting taken down. There you go. As we do see the Shinong, what do you call this? Timber, what can I see it over here? Timber Harvest? Something Harvest. Anyways, he's going up through Zonkui, which we know is not Zonkui at this point, so we'll see what that's going to be. And do we see a Mythic Age anytime soon here from Tunison? No, he's got no food in the bank, obviously. But we will be seeing a Heroic Age coming through very, very shortly here for Bonkiki. So we'll see how that's going to go as the Toxotes moving in, going to be taking down the Laborers over here on this location. The Toxotes here getting taken down very, very fast as tons of wood going to be coming through here for Bonkiki to make farms and everything else as he's running out of stuff. We do see that the kill in there does get taken down as the Chiron's going to attempt to take down these Chariot Archers. There's the next 8. And Njord is the god of choice as well here for Bonkiki. He says, if you can go Njord, I can go Njord as well here. As Tunison moving forward here, farms coming down all around that town center there as the Toxotes coming in to get taken out on this location. We do see the Chariot Archers coming through onto this spot here, going to be taking out those villagers as well as fast as they possibly can. Nice play there. Good raids coming through for Tunison, trying to fight his way back into this game into an equal position economically here, but he is going to be finding himself in a bit of a tough position now. We'll have to wait and see, but we haven't seen any real stables here for Bonkiki, so he's not going to be utilizing that Ring Giver here anytime soon. It is like 25% bonus hit points onto your cavalry of some way, somehow, whatever it is. Anyways, Chariot Archers retreating back here ever so slightly, looking for something to do as the Toxotes moving around onto this location there. The priest going to be throwing some stones onto this one as the villagers getting taken out as well. We see the priest gets cleaned up over here as well as the villagers turn around, going to start shanking this down as best as it can as the resources very low for both players. I'm really hoping we get to see a Mythic Age in this game because it'll be very, very disappointing if we don't. I want to know what they got because I don't get to see. And what their whole plan was, really. We still have this this god power from the Chang'e side of things. The other thing is, I believe that this this god here gets you a bonus to speed as well. But we haven't actually seen that getting grabbed just yet by Tunison. If I can click over here, can we see it? No, we can't see it. But you can get that bonus speed coming out of those units from that god there as well. As the villagers moving over onto this gold mine here, looking for everything to do. We see the Chariot Archers swinging through here as well, looking for something to do. We do see the villagers coming through to maybe try and shank this. Units out of position here as Bonkiki's not paying attention. Lots of chaos coming into Bonkiki's base here as he is trying to keep his villagers alive and seeing what he's going to be doing here. As the Toxotes come over here, we do see the god power coming through. Volley coming in, going to be cleaning those Toxotes up quite easily there. As all those hoplites do go down, that god power is so busted. Well, kind of. It's kind of like a mini curse in a way, but anyways, the hoplites getting taken out over there as the villagers come through there to start shanking down. More units coming in as Tunison getting closer and closer to getting a decent amount of villagers. Agent Bonkiki does have a slight villager advantage in this game, sitting at 63 villagers to Tunison's 55, but they are also Greek villagers to boot, so they have that advantage where that's concerned, as well as more villagers getting taken down. Good micro there by Tunison on that location over here as the spearmen can be coming through over here. Going to be looking to take down these villagers as well, as Tunison still, I mean, he's got, how much favor in the bank does he have? He's got 61 favor, so I'm surprised he hasn't been spending that on some of those technologies. Like, maybe he's just not quite aware that it's a thing, or he doesn't know what they do, and he hasn't taken the time to really look at it. Because, I mean, he is getting a lot of the he did get the Chinese gods, or Chinese god here in the heroic age, classical age. So maybe he's not 100% sure what it does, or doesn't, or not aware that as we do see Walking Woods get cast there by Agent Bonkiki, but not aware that how Ring Giver works and all the other kind of things here. With Agent Bonkiki a little bit panicky here. Casts his Walking Woods, going to attempt to hold this position. We've got some more military, or not a military building, a mark coming up in the corner there. As we see the Mountain Giants moving forward for Bonkiki. He's got 2 Mountain Giants out. These things are absolutely huge, making their way into this location, but we do see the Pharaoh is already up as we've got the Pestilence getting dropped in. Look at the damage onto those barracks there coming in, but the Pharaoh does so much damage here onto the Mountain Giants. The Mountain Giants coming through do bash down that barracks over there as one Mountain Giant does fall. We'll see what's coming up over here now as the Chariot Archer is going to be trying to take this down. The hoplites are all out. They've got no real upgrades. Tunison going to be casting his own Walking Woods over here to try and hold onto this location. Look at the damage coming through from those Mountain Giants. That special does so much damage as the Pharaoh gets pulled back here. The Toxotes is trying to target it down as the Migdol Stronghold is going to be able to deal with those Toxotes nicely, allowing the Pharaoh to stay alive and help defend this position. Tunison in a little bit of a difficult position, but he gets his middle town center up. He can effectively just leave this position if he so chooses, but he should be able to just rebuild his Migdol Stronghold, no problems over here. Do we see a Mythic Age coming through anytime soon here from either player? It looks like the answer is no here as the production coming in. Lots of units and lots of buildings, but nothing really coming in just yet for that next age as Bonkiki trying to put the foot on the pedal here as the Chariot Archer is coming in onto this position, can hit some more raids onto Bonkiki. As you can see, the Tunison has now overtaken the villager count here in this game. Now, unlike in the Set versus Hades matchup, where Hades is a clear favorite in the late game, I don't know who's the favorite in this game. I don't know. We've got no real bonus to the economy coming forward here from Tunison here at this stage of the game, but neither does Bonkiki. He does have the winter harvest or whatever you want to call it. As you can look over here, look at this. The wall is here, and look at this. You can get yourself 100 food, 100 gold stone walls here as the Shenong player. Absolutely insane. And we'll see how things are going to move forward here as the Walking Acacia coming in to take out some more of these Chariot Archer raids here. The Tunison's trying to inflict onto Bonkiki. As more barracks coming down, we've got the camel caravans getting produced over here as well. As we see the units swinging around here for Bonkiki, he sees the town center. He sees the units out of position. There's really not that many priests out or pharaohs out here for Tunison. So this town center might get torn down as now Bonkiki decides, yep, it's time for his own third town center moving forward. We do see some raids over onto this location. The villagers are still over on this location. The Pharaoh, very low HP. Villagers coming in to try and repair this one back up as the Migdol Stronghold trying to come up onto this position. But these Mountain Giants are absurdly strong here. Do they get any bonus? No, they've got no bonuses there from any sort of thing coming through here as the villagers trying to repair this up as fast as they possibly can. The Chariot Archers swinging in onto this location as the Walking Woods here coming through to defend. We've got the Mountain Giants now targeting the Migdol Stronghold as Tunison in a bit of a problem here. He's got one priest now coming forward, but he doesn't have access to Nephthys, so he actually doesn't have a great advantage here in this game. He has EE for the win here from Bonkiki. A little bit of smack talk as he feels like he's got a bit of an advantage coming forward, but the game's still very much in the balance here. 77 villages apiece here as the Mythic Age is going to be able to come through for Tunison very, very shortly. He's picking Thoth, but as we know, Thoth is not the god. We'll have to wait the minute and a half here to see exactly what god Tunison is picking for this Mythic Age. He can get himself a Physis. He could get himself a range. I don't even know what the best Mythic Age gods are right off the top of my head. He could get himself Balder here. Imagine Balder at this point having 80 villages here as Egyptian, already having set up a trade route as well. This could be absolutely huge if it is Balder. I did have Balder access over here, but obviously didn't come through for us. But we'll see what's going to be happening here in this game, as the Chariot Archers going to be taking down the Toxotes and everything else. The priests moving forward. We've got the Mountain Giants retreating back here as Tunison does manage to hold for the time being, but Thoth on the way. We've got the markets getting thrown up in the corner as well, as Tunison is not ready to give up in this game in the slides. We've got more archery ranges coming down. Now, the big thing is you actually don't know what gods your opponent has access to. So the Ragnarok is going to be a complete surprise if it is a Balder. But we'll have to wait and see. It could be anything. Literally could be anything. I mean, it's a 1 in 15 chance for anything to happen here. Is that right? No, it's got to be more than that. It's got to be less than that, sorry. You get 3 minor gods per civilization times by 4. Is that right? 3 times 4? 3 times 5. So I was right. Wait, can I do math? Yes, I can. I can do math, guys. Wonderful. So the Mountain Giants come back in. They say, no. Not today. As the Mythic Age comes in, we see a huge amount of... okay, it's just Thoth. I mean, it's just Horus. It's a little bit boring. But a little bit of lag when you click to the next stage in this mod, because it's got to kind of go through all of the code or whatever. But that's just the way that things go. But a little bit boring there from Tunison, but it is what it is. We've got the Tornado getting dropped down now onto this position as Bonkiki doesn't actually have any upgrades for his town center here, as the units coming through. Now the question is, what in this stage of the game, what can Tunison actually make out of this Horus? He's going to have access to super spearmen. He's going to have access to speedy spearmen with that upgrade if he does decide to pick it up. I'm not sure. I mean, maybe it's in the temple. Well, he's getting himself out some Avengers here, actually. So deciding Avengers are the way to go here to take out the Mountain Giant. There's more buildings coming down. Do we see a Mythic Age coming through? Yes, we do. Ao Kuang. It's not Ao Kuang, but it's Ao Kuang. So we'll see what he's actually going to get. It could be. Obviously, that technology is absolutely busted, or that god is absolutely busted with the god power. But we see the town center coming up for Tunison. He's gotten a little bit of an advantage moving forward here in this game. There's the town center up as the units are going to be moving forward. More walls coming up over here for Tunison as he's trying to secure the map. There's the town center coming up. We'll see if Tunison can get in and stop this. We've got a lot of upgrades now coming through here for Tunison as well. Well, we've got a couple of upgrades actually for Bonkik. He's getting himself the Bow of Horror as well as the Bronze Shields here. Bow of Horror, a bit of a not seen upgrade. It comes from Ares here, which gives you the extra 10% pierce damage onto your archers as units coming through. You've got to target down that Achilles here. This is where Tunison's micro is going to come in very nicely, keeping that Avenger away from that. But this Mythic Age just about to pop here for Bonkiki as a Migdol Stronghold's going to be coming up. He's going to have to get some value out of his Mythic Age here if he wants to stay alive in this game. But we'll see what it's going to be as the Mythic Age comes, and we've got ourselves Implode, ladies and gentlemen. Atlas coming through for Bonkiki as he's going to click that straight down. All the villagers going to be falling over here. All the army going to be falling. Maybe even the town center or the Migdol Stronghold going to be coming down. We've got... wait, what? How does he have a mummy? It should be an Argus. Maybe just a little bit of coding error there, or that's the best that he could do. Sometimes this is just how these mods have to work. But a mummy and an Argus are kind of roughly the same. Obviously, mummy's a little bit better, but that's funny anyways. Anyways, Townsend is back up now for Bonkiki. He's got a bit of a timing here that he can push his as Tunison has to pull back and try and defend against this. We've got full Toxotes out here for Bonkiki now in this game. Mummy, it's an error, obviously. There's bound to be errors in the coding, guys. There's bound to be errors. If you want to be letting Loggy know that he's spawned a mummy here as Atlas, then you should do that. But with Atlas comes a whole bunch of other really strong late game stuff. So we'll see if that's going to be coming through. Not only that, we will be seeing, surely be seeing some of those siege weapons coming through here for Bonkiki soon. And that should be the same here as the Fire Lancer, I assume. It doesn't have any upgrades. I want to see what happens. Can I click here? No, it doesn't show me it. It Doesn't show me it. But you do get access to Golden Peaches and Celestial Palace here for some. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, he doesn't have access to that because he doesn't have the god power, the god to go through that. All right, that's fine. That's fine. How are we going for the Chariot Archers here? Still no real special upgrades. It makes me a little bit sad we didn't get to see that. But hopefully after this, we'll see how things are going to go. Bonkiki now, he needs to start setting up a trade route. He's sitting at 80 villages, getting low on gold, all the other good stuff here. He's still making those mountain giants. Who said mountain giants aren't worth building? Obviously, Norse players struggle with the mountain giants quite a bit, but if you're not playing as Norse and you can throw villagers onto favor, as he's got 8 villagers on favor, you can make all the mountain giants in the world. And mountain giants are effectively a budget colossus in a way, sitting at only 250 food, 25 gold, whereas the colossus is what, 300 gold. So it's a little bit cheaper where that's concerned. And I think it's the same favor as well. But yes, it gets taken down very quickly. It does get taken down very quickly as the town center getting targeted here. Are we going to see this repaired back up? The other thing that I'm wondering is, do you get a random Titan as well? I think that would be cool. But town center getting taken down. We see some walls coming up over here. Do we see some raids coming in? Yes, we do. But Bonkiki coming in with his Chiron to take this down as the Avenger going to be cleaning everything up over here. As we see the Priest Pharaoh doing everything they possibly can here as the Toxotes is going to be retreating back as best as they possibly can here. As the Avenger looks for somewhere else to go. Donkey caravans coming through here as the hold has happened. 160 population for Tunison to 140 of 145 population here for Bonkiki. He needs to get himself that fortified town centers fairly soon as well if he wants to hold on in this game. But those Chariot Archers are going to town on those Toxotes here very, very nicely. More Avengers coming in here to clean this up. There's no heroes here just yet for Bonkiki. He can get access to the Perseus though as Hades. As the Shanong Hades here. Shanong Greek Hades variant, so I can get access to Perseus to take out the Avengers if he so chooses. But we'll see how things are going to go as the Achilles does get taken down. Now we've got the Mercenary coming through here onto this position here. Watchtowers coming in. Mercenary going to be taking a lot of tanking damage. You look at that 47% pierce armor there. So they hold their line there for quite some time. A little bit of lag coming through here. It's very, very natural. Hopefully it's not a dropout as that would be very sad. But we'll see how things are going to come through. Let's check out the economic upgrades. So we've got the coinage coming through for Tunison. We've got flood control, hand axe, shaft mine coming already through here for Tunison as well. Bonkiki, on the other hand, nearly fully upgraded. He's actually got himself wheelbarrow as well as the husbandry. Now, wheelbarrow gives you extra 5 carry capacity in your food wood gold, which is actually probably pretty good. But we'll see how things are going to go. As it just looks like someone's this isn't actually EE causing this lag. This is or the mod causing this lag. One of these two players, I think it's Bonkiki, is actually having some serious lag at this point in his game. So we might need to pause this and hopefully it settles down. So we see the fortress coming up. We'll just have to wait. I'm not having any frame drops on stream, so that means it's not actually me causing this problem. Can I tell them to pause? Do. They are both... No, because Tunison was yellow just before. Tunison's been red kind of the whole game, going between red and yellow. He's like a little bit on the top end of red. But Bonkiki is yellow for the entire game. So that's why I know it's Bonkiki. It looks like it's settling down. Okay, it's settling down. Whoever was downloading all of the 4K HD videos maybe stopped on Bonkiki's end. And we're back. Yay. We do see that the walls are set up here for Tunison as he's starting to make his way in and take this location out. The big question is, why, if you can make mummies, why not make mummies here? Mass mummies would be really, really good here as Greek, I'm sure. Because you can make Medusa, right? But you can see that the yellow ping comes back there for Bonkiki as things settle down. As everyone pushing through, we've got a fortress coming up over here. Thank you for the Prime, Waldo. Egypt OP. As these catapults coming through, more walls coming in, and Bonkiki here. There's trash talk. The trash talk from Tunison. The revenge trash talk. As this town center is not long for the world. More watchtowers coming down on this position here. Bonkiki needs to get some Heliopoli out, and he does get this Heliopoli out. And look at this. Look at this. The Heliopolis. Let's just take a quick look at it. The Heliopolis gets plus 220% sitting tiger damage versus buildings. That sitting tiger is the Heliopolis. So this is going to shred buildings. This is such a strong unit here. Not only that, there's also the Sitting Tiger and Fire Lancer deal AoE damage. Now, I'm not sure if that works on the Heliopolis here, as it does get picked off very, very quickly here, though. But it might deal splash damage on those projectiles, those 3 projectiles out. So if Bonkiki was a little bit more switched on with his god here, maybe play. If he was a little bit switched on here, the Heliopolis spam and utilizing them with infantry or something that is kind of a standard play here for Greek would have been incredibly strong here, as we see the spearmen very quickly take down the Heliopoli there. They get a lot of bonus damage against siege there at plus 100%. I think that's more than on. I think that might be more than on Vubli. I could be wrong. Not 100% sure. But the Heliopoli goes down, and Tunison is slowly pushing through. We don't see Bonkiki making any real effort to make any push in anywhere else. And this is the big separation between kind of your 1900, 1800 players and your self-proclaimed 2.5k players in the Bonkiki category on EE, is that they're always trying to do something, always trying to put pressure on, always trying to sneak in somewhere and do something here. So you see the town center coming up now for Tunison, as it looks like he's going to be in a really good position moving forward. As these Heliopoli, I don't see if they're doing damage here. I can't see. I don't think they're doing splash damage. Oh, they are. No, they're not. I don't know. I don't think they are. Anyways, onwards and upwards. Got some towers now coming in onto the trade route of Bonkiki. The town center is up. The catapults pushing forward here. And there is nothing remaining. Also, we got Rhinoceros of Set getting created. They cost a lot of favor. 16 favor here out of those. There's more towers coming through. The catapults coming in, and Bonkiki looking like he's about to get gold starved here onto this location as chariot archers come through. Tunison just swings in with all of his villages. He's got plenty of trade routes started. 67 villages only, though. He does have some trade, I believe, on top of that. How many does he actually have here? 68 villages and 23 trade caravans, so quite a few. As the towers all coming up on this position. As the temple goes down, the catapults pushing in. We do see some gas graffiti coming out. Now, the other question is, do these get bonuses? No, they don't get any bonuses with the Shenong upgrade there. A little bit sad. Look at the Heliopolis. They absolutely shred this tower here. 22 crush damage, 5 hack damage per second, and that's 3 projectiles getting shot at as well. Now the champion spearmen walk in. We do have the champion Toxotes here, but they're not going to be able to match much up to what Tunison's doing. As Tunison is simply just rolling forward to take out this town center over here. That town center does have fortified town centers and masons, but it's going to go down. We've even got the catapult upgrade there. Getting himself engineers. There's another Heliopolite coming in onto this position. We do see the villagers coming in trying to shank down these catapults here as well. But it looks to me that the town center will be falling, and Bonkiki does decide to tap out. GG! Well played by Tunison. A hilarious match here. Let me ask what were the other god choices you had? Because you get 2 choices, right? And you don't really get to know what they are. So I'm interested in what they are. So this is God Mix Up Mod for those of you who have just came in. We got Satyr for Tunison, a couple of other ones. Chaos, that's Satyr, obviously. We chose Freya, obviously not going to pick Freya. Everything apart from that was normal. Okay, well, sometimes you get the normal ones in as a thing. Anyways, a fun game nonetheless. If you guys enjoyed this one, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next game.